understand with the understanding. They find a balance within and understanding to self-reflect that it took patience with time to understand your healing today. To understand that finding balance within balance and understanding that your trauma and your pain. Understanding the awareness not to dim your light and allow yourself to shortchange yourself because of your trauma and your pain. But going within to understand and be patient with yourself, to understand the awareness within awareness that you're not dimming your light today because of your trauma and your pain. But being real with yourself to understand that you're not wearing a mask today, to understand your trauma and your pain. Wow. Your trauma and your pain. Never allow your trauma and your pain allow you to become victim. And when they made you victim of a situation where you didn't have control of the narrative or you didn't have the proper self-awareness to speak up for yourself in the most healthiest way. Because they try to dim your light within dimming your light. But when you look on the other side and understand that self-reflecting on the other side of the awareness and understanding the other side that, wow, I have self-awareness in the most healthiest way today when I didn't see for myself. Whatever day of the week that was for you. Didn't matter what season it was. You dimmed your light, not even realizing that you dimmed your light because of your trauma and your pain. Self-reflecting was very healthy for you when you least expect it, to go within and understanding that not everybody's supposed to be part of your journey and understanding to be patient with yourself and not to dim your light, to hurt yourself with words and put yourself in an uncomfortable situation within an uncomfortable situation of second-guessing yourself and dimming your light within dimming your light when your pain and your trauma don't live here today because you understood the assignment within assignment that, hey, I want to find peace within. To become my best self vision of myself without dimming my light. When you understand the assignment within assignment, to not dim your light today. Self-reflecting is very important. To understand that you don't wear a mask when you tune into yourself. When you mean what you say what you mean, that you're real with yourself and you don't gotta fake gaslight yourself to wear a mask to tune into yourself. Or a little yet, hey, when you're truly at peace with yourself, you ain't gotta wear a mask. The energy hits different when you show up for yourself and you speak up for yourself and you understand the awareness within yourself that, hey, I choose my best self-vision of myself to elevate, to become my best self-vision of myself, not to dim my light. Hey, it's the thought process for me. When you understand the reflection of the reflection, when you look at yourself in the mirror of your reflection. Wow. The person you recognize today. You overcame the pain and the trauma. As you self-reflect that your past don't live here today. It only allows you to become your best self-vision of yourself, not to become victim of your pain and your trauma. It's the thought process of me. They were quick and sit there and judge a book by its cover. Why? Because you choose your best self-vision of yourself to go within, to understand, wow, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. To not allow myself to dim my light, to hurt myself with words today. Yet energy hit different. When they're quick to judge a book by its cover because of the fact that you understand your self-worth today. And you understand to not dim your light today. When your pain and your trauma doesn't display hate in disguise, they continue to multiply. Because you choose your best self-vision of yourself to self-reflect, to become your best self-vision of yourself, not to wear a mask to they gaslight yourself to psych yourself out your own thought process. Why would you want to play with your own face? It be the thought process of me. You know, when you look at the reflection of your face, why would you want to do such a thing? When you look at your own reflection of yourself, you're facing yourself and understand the awareness within yourself. To not allow someone to allow you to dim your light today. The fight is not with you, it's with them. Because they don't know how to self-reflect, to respect themselves, to respect their neighbor. When the energy hit different. They looking for a reaction at the end of the day. Only to reevaluate their thought process. Look, they judge the book by its cover to play in their own face. It be the thought process for me. Never shortchange yourself, neighbor. playing in your own face. And I say that respectfully. It's not a good look on your behalf. They say real recognize real, but you got to be careful with your words when you say real. Nowadays, it's the thought process me. Because common sense ain't common sense and respect ain't respect no more. It's the thought process me. You be lucky if you come across an individual who means what they say and say what they mean without wearing a mask to fake gaslight you today. It be the thought process for me. It's hard to come across those who mean what they say and say what they mean, that they're real with themselves to be real with you. Why gotta play in your face today, let alone why would I do that to myself to play in my own face? It'd be the thought process for me. Because you love yourself, you respect yourself, and your neighbor doesn't understand why you respect yourself to respect them when they don't have good intentions. It'd be the thought process for me. Why shortchange yourself to dim your light when you know your self-worth? To go back and forth with someone who doesn't have common sense to respect themselves, to respect their neighbor. Never shortchange yourself because someone doesn't see your worth. Or let alone see your value. Or let alone they try to dim your light within dimming your light because you love yourself. Or let alone you respect yourself. Or let alone you have self-confidence within yourself not to dim your light. It's the thought process for me. When you mad and you're worthy, not to allow someone to dim your light. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Never allow someone to make you feel like you gotta give up today because you choose you. Or make you feel like you have to second guess yourself because you understood boundaries and you understood to choose your best self vision of yourself, to elevate, to become your best self vision of yourself, not to dim your light. They're not going to understand when you choose you. They're not going to understand why you choose your best self vision of yourself. Because they're miserable with them being miserable. Or your neighbor doesn't understand how you tie your shoe today as you show up for yourself, as sharp as you are and on point as you are, to become your best self vision of yourself when you understand the assignment that you love and respect yourself, to understand your reflection. When you look at yourself in the mirror, to acknowledge yourself in the most healthiest way, not to dim your light. They would try to distract you within trying to distract you, to sidetrack you, just to discourage you, so you won't see your worth, so you won't see the light within the light of your light when you choose your best self vision of yourself. And because they can't get in tune with dimming your light, hate in the skies, hate in the skies, they continue to multiply. It's the thought process of me. I gotta go. Have a safe day, have a safe week. Protect your energy, because not reserving your time. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect. 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you. Protect your energy, because not everybody's serving your time. It's the thought process for me. Never allow a hate in disguise or personal malicious intentions psych you out your thought process, your freedom, your eyesight, and your pockets at the end of the day, because they don't have good intentions. It's the thought process to me. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. And never allow someone, because they're having a misunderstanding or they're quick to judge their neighbor by the book, by the cover, then never allow someone to dim your light, because they feel like you speak up for yourself in the most healthiest way. You don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you, regardless of your culture, your sexual orientation, if you're disabled or not. It's called respect, neighbor. Stop the violence. It's the thought process of me. Have a safe day. Have a safe week. Protect your energy. Now your genuine love, respect. I gotta go. It's the thought process for me. Hello. Have a good day.